Walker, great to see you. How are you?
I'm wonderful, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're coming off a nice little break, the All-Star break. How was it for you? Did you get to go back home?
Yes, ma'am. Sure did. Got to spend a couple of days at home, being somewhere I'm familiar with. So it was really nice.
Yeah, there's nothing better than going home. Did you get some good home cooking too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. What's your favorite meal when you go back home?
I like chicken parm a lot. Like
Right?
chicken parm.
Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong. Well, as much as I would love to talk about some good home cooking here, let's talk some baseball. It was a interesting start to the season for you. Dealt with a lot of injuries, and you're picking up right where you left off. But just kind of walk me through that time out, and just kind of how that impacted you mentally, and what did you learn about yourself during that time?
It's not the first time I've been injured. It's always frustrating when you can't be on the baseball field, but it always teaches you to kind of persevere through things. I think it's helped me mentally just learn to deal with challenges, learn to deal with kind of the ups and downs of playing a sport like baseball. But I always feel like I come out better for it. You learn from it. I feel like I have a better understanding of how I need to go about my daily routine, how I need to go about just so many different things. So it's never something you want to happen, but it's something I feel like I always learn from.
Well, it's like you didn't miss a beat. You have been on fire as of late. So what do you attest that success to, specifically at the plate?
I'd say a lot of hard work over the years. I don't think it's just something that's started, in the last year or two. This is something I've been working at for a really long time. So I think just a lot of hard work, and then pairing up with a lot of the Twins coaches who have been really great. I just think it's helped me out a lot.
Yeah, a lot of hard work, but you got to talk about your approach here, because if you take a look at just the stats, more walks than strikeouts here. What adjustments did you make to your approach coming into this season?
Try to be a little bit more patient. I like to hit, and there's certain times I can get myself out because I like to hit too much. So I've tried to stay within my zone, tried to stay within areas that I know I can really drive the ball, and that's led to a lot more walks.
Well, and you also had some time to spend with some of the big league guys at spring training there for your first time. Was there anybody that gave you some good advice, or what was that experience like for you?
I was fortunate enough to work out with Ryan Jeffers this offseason. So that's really good. Just being around a big league guy that much, someone who's been there for several years now, had a lot of success. He's really talked to me a lot about routine, figuring out what works for you, kind of how to go about day-to-day life, and just how much more pro baseball is than anything else. Playing every day, what it is on your body, your mind. So he gave me a lot of little tidbits here and there that have been really beneficial.
Everybody knows you and just what you bring to this Twins organization, and it's the sky's the limit for you. And when you think about just your future with this organization, what excites you most about just being a part of their future?
I think just going and winning. I think they are surrounded with a lot of really good young players and just players in general. And I think it's something that, when a lot of the guys get up to the major league level, that we can go and win. And that's what I'm here for. I like to compete. I like to play baseball, and I want to go in each and every day and try to compete and win.
Yeah, you mentioned the talent there, and it seems like the Twins have done a really good job with their scouting and just kind of developing homegrown talent, and guys have found success at the big league level. What is it about the Twins organization that, that they found this much success?
I don't know. I think they do a great job of drafting guys with great character and great work ethic. Up and down, whether you're the first round pick or a later round guy, like everyone's here to compete. Everyone here has the same goal, the same dream. Like it doesn't matter at the end of the day. We're all at the same spot and going to play baseball and just trying to win. So I think that's been a huge factor in all of that.
Well, the lovely thing about the minors is you have the opportunity to go and play at different levels there and experience different cities. You've been in Fort Myers for a minute now. So what's your favorite part about playing in Fort Myers?
It's always warm, so that's a good thing. Florida's gorgeous. It rains a lot, which that's the only part I don't like. But anytime you get to spend a lot of time by a beach, somewhere beautiful like that, it's nice.
Yeah, I know. When you are done playing at the field, you can just go work on your tan there, work on the farmer's tan for baseball players, I guess. Everybody.
Yeah, I gotta work on it a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, you're a part of this future of the Twins organization. I'm sure that you've had to think about this. When you think about making it to the big level, what comes to mind?
Just going and being as successful as I can be is it, when it comes to the team, I want to win World Series. That's the goal. And I want to go and help the team do that to the best of my ability. Like I said, I hope I can make an impact on and off the field. And those are my main goals.
All right, Walker, we're going to play a little game here just to get to know you, kind of rapid fire. Are you down?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. When I'm not playing baseball, I'm blank.
Hunting.
What are we hunting?
Deer and duck.
Okay, nice. Do you use a bow or a gun?
Mainly gun.
Do you have any pregame rituals?
I'm always going to pray. I've got to pray before the game. I'm extremely blessed to be here. A lot of people that have helped me along the way.
I love that. I love that. Do you have any playlist or music that you listen to before the game?
Oh, I'm so sporadic. I go from my walk-up songs "Unwritten" by Natasha. I can't even pronounce her
Natasha
last name.
Bedingfield. It's a classic.
Yes. Yep. And then go from music like that all the way to country. I bounce all around. So nothing in particular.
That's awesome that you use Natasha, because Unwritten is a crowd pleaser. Does the crowd get into it every time you come up to bat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like it. It's catchy. People enjoy it. So.
And finally, what's your favorite baseball memory so far?
I'd honestly just say in the summertime with like my parents out hitting and doing stuff on the field, just having your whole family there back, when I was younger, just every day we go out and hit, and my mom would be out in the outfield and my sister catching balls and my dad would be throwing to me. Some of my best memories right there.
I love that. And man, how proud are they of you to make it to the big league, or to the Twins organization, and to be drafted. That's pretty cool for them. All right, Walker, we appreciate you taking the time, and best of luck to you the rest of the way, okay?